Are you looking to implement pay-per-click advertising into your real estate business? iSpeedTheLead.com is an a la carte PPC marketplace, allowing investors to get into the world of PPC on a budget. Browse and purchase PPC leads a la carte from all around the United States. These leads are from motivated sellers who want to sell now. So if you want to find motivated sellers using PPC, go to iSpeedTheLead.com. We got you.
Everybody, welcome to the Closer Show, where we call motivated seller leads, show you guys how to close. Now, you guys may have seen by the title, once again, we have RJ Bates, the third. I think it's an important designation. He's not the first, the second. He's the newest, the highest, the best. He's here again today to close leads for you guys. I am Liam. I host this thing every once in a while. You guys see me around, but yeah, I think today we're just going to get right into it. RJ, he likes to get things closed quick, so I mean, no delay. We're just going to get rocking with him.
What's up, guys? What's up, Liam?
What's up, man? How are you today?
Oh, just another day in paradise. Glad to be back on the show. I promised you guys I was going to come back. Now I'm kind of addicted to it. I don't know. This might have to become a weekly thing as long as everybody will have me back.
Some foreshadowing right there. Yeah, last week we had tech issues right at the very end.
Right. Yeah. Hey, but the tech issues were a blessing. It was the reason why I had to come back, right?
That's what I was saying too. I was like, hey, maybe we should just shut his Wi-Fi down early next week too. Get it back on.
Yeah, just wait until the 2-hour mark and then just shut me down. Yeah.
So I updated the leads list for you. If you just want to get rocking on them right away,
Let's do it. Let's do it. All righty. Oh, it's a lead in Arkansas, but it's a 214 phone number, which is Dallas.
And migratory, it seems.
All right. Bessie.
Hello?
Hi, is Bessie there?
This is her.
Hi, Bessie. My name's RJ Bates, and I was calling you because you had entered your property on our website saying that you were interested in selling that property.
Yes.
Are you still looking to sell 1129 West Ash?
Yes.
All right. Well, tell me what's going on with that property.
I got it for a fix and flip. It's a 6-bedroom, 2-bath, 1118 square foot downstairs, 1118 square foot upstairs.
Okay.
Everything needs to be renovated.
All right. When you say you got it for a fix and flip, you mean you were going to do the work yourself, or?
No, I have a contractor that I use. I don't physically do the work. I was going to bring in the contractor that I use here in Dallas.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I'm just going to sell it.
I gotcha. Have you already closed on it, or are you wholesaling it?
No, it's my property. I'm not wholesaling anything.
I gotcha. Okay. How much are you asking for the property?
I have it listed for $79.9, but I'd take $75 for it.
All right. And after it was fixed up, how much do you think it was going to be worth?
About $2 something.
Okay. Let me pull up some comps here real quick. Looking on both PropStream and Batch, I don't see any comps. Do you know of any? How did you come up with that value for the property?
What value?
The 2 something. The
person that I got it from, when she had it up and running, that's how much her loan was on it.
I see. So previously it had appraised for that value.
Yes.
I see. Let me see if I can. All right. I might have to see if I can find this on like Zillow or something like that. I see the windows are boarded up on it. Is it also going to need new windows on the property?
No, the windows are good unless you just choose to put some new windows there, but they're good.
Okay. Is it down to the studs on the inside, or is it?
No.
No. Okay. roughly how much was your contractor going to charge you to do the rehab?
Between 30 and 35,000. But it might be a little more now since the material and everything that went up.
Right. So I see a couple of sold properties on Zillow, but I don't see anything in that 200 range. I see, what property is this? This is 900 West Walnut. That sold in April for 140, and it was really nicely done. I see 910 West Walnut, 1133 Chickasawaba, sold for 108. I'm not seeing anything that's close to that $200,000 range. I know you've got it listed on Zillow. How long has it been listed for sale?
About 25 days.
And have there been any offers yet?
I'm sure it has been.
Do you have it listed with a realtor?
Yes, but I'm getting ready to take it down from her.
I see. And how come you're going to take it down?
Because I think I'm doing more marketing on my own than using her. I've been doing most of the calling. That's how you reach me. I've been calling myself.
Right. I feel you there. With the amount of work that's going to need to be done with it, I'm not seeing 200 as an after repair value. I'm probably seeing more like, let's see, what was the square footage of this 140? That's 1,500 square feet.
No, it's 11 upstairs and 11 downstairs.
No, I'm looking at the comps. The comp that sold for 140 was 1,500 square feet. So you're saying that the square footage is 2,200 on the property?
Yes.
2,200 square feet. Yeah, part of the problem is on the listing on Zillow says the square footage is 1118 total.
I know she only got 1 floor. It's a 2-story house. You can call the tax office; they'll verify it.
All right. Well, let's see here. I've got tax information right here in front of me, and it says 2236. You are correct. That's part of the problem with the realtor. I mean, having half the square footage is definitely not helping in there. All right, let's see. If I did. And when you said 30 to 35 in work, did they actually give you a bid for that, or was that just a estimation based off the square footage?
He gave me a bid for it, but that was about maybe a year ago.
Okay. Because typically, I mean, just looking at it from the picture, the one picture that we do have online, which that's another thing that's probably hurting it, more pictures would help. I'd probably say at least 45,000 in rehab, just because it's 2,200 square feet, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to 75,000. I'd probably be closer to 60,000. But that would be cash. There would be no realtor commissions, and we would cover the closing costs. But I would also want it to be taken off the MLS, because I like to buy things off market. I don't want to buy it on the MLS, and that's what helps us with, not having to pay realtor commissions and stuff like that. So I don't know what kind of an agreement you have as far as the listing agreement goes, I don't know if that's something that you can do because, we're conversating and it's on the market. But that would probably be the best that I could do would be 60,000.
Okay, I have a note on it for 65. So, and then there's some upkeep in it with that. I can do something like contract for the deed or something.
Yeah, I mean the problem is just it's not necessarily the acquisitions. It's more of the fact that I need it to be at that price because I need the room in there for the rehab as well as the holding costs, the closing costs on both the front and back side. Because for me, this is going to be a flip, and then just I need to make sure that I have my normal spread in there. So that's basically giving me roughly 25% in there for the closing costs, the holding costs, the realtor commissions, and then my profit as well. So that should leave me somewhere in the range of, I don't know, 10 to 15% for the net profit. So on something like this, if I sold that for 150,000, you're talking about somewhere in the range of 15 to 20,000 is what I'm going to make on there. So if I take away $5,000, I mean, we're getting pretty close to what's the point in me even doing the deal,
Are you in the Dallas area?
I'm in Fort Worth.
Okay, so you buy in Arkansas?
I buy all across the country. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you buy land?
I do.
I have 2.089 acres in Athens. I was told that you can build at least 3 to 4 houses there. It was a structure there, so plumbing, water, electric, all that is there.
Okay.
It was a 3-bedroom structure there.
Okay.
But when I bought it, it was a burnt unit, and I think it was going to take like $165,000 according to this appraisal to rehab it. And the city just was constantly on me about boarding it up. I boarded it up. Then once I paid that money to board it up, then they came back and said, well, we want you to tear it down. And I just got sick of going down there to the meetings all the time. I just felt like it was just a waste. And they was frustrating me.
Right.
So what I did is I have it listed too, but he ain't doing nothing with it. I don't have anything against realtors, but I think if you're going to be a realtor, if I was a realtor, if I'm going to list your property, I'm not just going to list it and stick a sign in it. I'm going to pick up the phone. I'm going to call investors. I'm going to maneuver with different investors, different people. I'm not going to just sit on it because I want to move it.
Right.
That's why I don't like listing anything with investors because I think they just happy to list it. They wait for somebody else to bring in a buyer. Boom, they got the easy way out. I mean, get out there and work for it.
I couldn't agree with you anymore. So how much are you asking for the land?
I have it listed for, I think 80, but I'm willing to, I got something into it just like I do Arkansas.
Right.
I need to get rid of it too.
All right. What's the address on that one?
839 North Perryville. PRAIRIEVILLE.
Can you spell Perryville for me one more time? Because I think I totally.
It's like Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, Prairie. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I got that accent where it don't come out right.
That's okay. I got one of those too.
Okay.
So what was the plan with this? You said there's a structure on there right now, but it's got to go. So it's got to be torn.
It's gone. I already took it down.
Okay, so it's gone. Okay, so we've basically got 2 acres, and what you were going to do with it is subdivide it and build 2 or 3 properties on it.
That was my plan.
Okay, and roughly how much do you think you could sell the properties that were going to be built there?
Well, I had one builder to look at it, and he was trying to come in kind of expensive. I didn't want anything, that expensive. I was trying to build something between like 160 to 180, maybe sell them for like 250.
Is there any other new construction going on around there?
I think in different areas, different spots. But I talked with a lot of builders. I talked with a lot of even mobile homes. He told me, he said, if you were to bring in some mobile homes, he said, and this is what he said. Now, this is not my opinion. He said, if you rent them out in that area to expand it, he said, you're going to hold your tenants a little while longer. He said, because they pay. He said, so whatever you bring in, they're going to stay as a tenant because they're looking for something nice in that area. But it's not in a rural area. It's not in the country. Perryville take you straight downtown to the courthouse, straight downtown to the downtown part of Athens. It's right next door to a church. And I don't understand why the person that I got it from before he expired, the church was trying to buy it from him, but he wouldn't sell it to them. Now, since it's for sale, the church is saying that they don't have the money to buy it. If it was me and it was my church, I would try to purchase it with my members because it's going to control who's on the side of me. And if I decide I don't want that person on the side of me, a lot of people does that. They'll buy the land or the lot or the house next door to them to control who's moving in.
Right.
Yeah, but the church, they act like, I think they want me to give it to them, then try to sell it to them. Can't do that.
So I see a new property that was built within a mile of the property, and it did sell for $250,000. It was 1,800 square feet. Let's see, how much land did it sit on?
That land is shaped up like an L. If you draw a long line to the L, and then you draw the short line, that's the way that property is shaped up. And the guy that's behind me, he was related to the person that I got the land from. He's about 80 years old, so it's no telling when he might be ready to sell.
Mm-hmm.
He's going into his 90s. I mean, we don't live forever.
That's right.
So buying that land might open up the door. I mean, he do have kids, but I don't think they off until, because one of his sons I had to evict off of my property because he was related to the people that I got it from.
Right.
And he was a handful to get him off to.
And how long has this one been listed?
Not that long. But I have a house in Ball Springs that I was trying to refinance, and he was trying to talk me into listing it. I listed it for a minute just to see could I get a buyer, but I have a good tenant in that house, so I'm just going to try to refinance it. I did a substitute on that one.
Okay. So you know what you're doing.
Yeah, but I got to get that cash flow build up. Do you do refinancing?
No, I don't. I'm not a lender. I just purchase.
Yeah, if I can get these two sold, I mean, that'll help out coming up for next year. So maybe if they lift the foreclosures or get a list of who's going to be moving or who's letting their house go.
Right.
At least I have some working capital to jump on some deals if somebody's just trying to walk away. Because I usually go to the courthouse, to the JP court, and I sit in and I listen at the cases.
Right.
And I have someone on the outside, and I text her and say, he's coming out with this color shirt on. Give him a card. Because I don't want to be soliciting in front of Judge Jones or somebody else. And he's like, what you doing? You can't do that here. Blah, blah, blah. So.
Right. So just out of curiosity, looking at the listing history of this Prairieville, I see in July it was 71.5, and then it went down to 65, and then the listing got removed, and then you listed it back for 80. So tell me what was happening there.
Well, I had it listed with the realtor, and the first one at 75, and she was like, well, no one is, I said, have anyone called? Have we got any prospects? What it's looking like? And she was more like, no, but I can take it down for you. I said, if you keep taking it down, I'm not going to even be able to pay the note off on it. And then how you going to get your commission? So I let it stay up a little while longer, and then I just pulled her off of it. I was like, okay.
I gotcha.
And then when this realtor called me back and asked me about selling my boxwood property in Bow Springs, and I was telling him I had that one, and he was like, well, let me try it. Let me take some better pictures of it and let me run my numbers and let me see, can I get it sold? He said,
Royce.
I know what the land is worth. And he said,
Somebody get Royce.
Have it listed right. You know, one's going to always say something negative towards the other one because she didn't do it this way. She didn't take no good pictures. She took something off of Google and posted a picture. She didn't go down there and take no pictures. I'm like, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's how that happened. He thinks she had it too low from the first time, but I'm willing to make
that
offer
in
on
Tyler,
it. Like I say,
did you have anybody ask you about vacant land?
Arkansas is where I'm from. But my parents are deceased,
No.
so I don't go home that much.
Okay.
I'm about an hour from Blytheville. I got that house from my godmother. She's 90 now.
I see.
She got one more property up here in Garland, which you can build like 6 houses over there, either shopping center. She's asking like 700. I talked her down to 600. So that way I can make some money off of it. But she just broke her hip yesterday, and I'm like, Miss Betty, sell the property. Your daughter got cancer. You just broke your hip. Why are you holding on to this property if you need the money? Sell it.
Right.
But it's off of Naaman School Road.
Well, I definitely like Garland. So that might.
You can build some nice houses over there because, like I say, it's on the side road of 190. And everything over there, shopping centers to condos, has been built up. So I think she should sell it. I mean, I probably will have to talk to her niece. She works at the bank. She's a VP at the bank in Arkansas. It probably can kind of push her to selling it if she had a buyer.
Gotcha. How much land is there available in Garland?
I don't know. I can give you the address. What's the address? 3501 Naaman School Road, 3501. It's a big house there now. It looks like it's a whole block, like 2 lots, like 1 acre here, 1 acre there. It's connected, but it's 3501 Naaman School.
I see it.
Naaman School Road. She the house that she has there now, she rent that out for $1,600. She has 2 or 3 barns there. She rents out for like $200 or $300 a month. So she's pulling an income in on it, but she has the oldest property over there in that area. She used to have a mechanic shop in Garland, and then she had a trailer house in Rowlett, but we got all that sold already.
Okay.
So are you gonna wholesale these properties if you don't mind me asking, or you purchase them to fix them up?
We do wholesale, we do flips, we do rentals, and we do seller finance. So
what I don't want to do is put it under contract and then we don't go through with it.
I don't want to do that either. I hate wasting my time.
I know things do happen that way sometimes.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to.
So the other thing is my partner Cassie. She's a licensed realtor as well. So we have different ways of looking at this. What we do is when we make calls like this, you go to our website and say, hey, I want to sell this property, right? We're going to look at it and we're going to say, what would be a price that would be acceptable for us based off the information that's provided for us to take this property down. And then we're going to go inspect the property, and I'll be honest with you. I mean, more often than not, we're at least going to throw it out there to the buyers that we know in the area and see if we can make a quick spread.
Right, I understand.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the only exit strategy for us.
Okay, do that mean that I have to wait till you sell it in order for you to close with me?
Well, no, not necessarily. But I mean, our closing dates are going to be somewhere in the range of 21 to 30 days.
So they give you time to either be looking for someone to purchase it.
It gives us time to do our inspections because obviously this is sight unseen, as well as, we do this all across the country. Some title companies are taking up to 60 days in certain areas. Now, Arkansas and Texas, we're not really seeing that as much. We're seeing more of like here in Texas. Some of them we've seen in the range of 10 to 14 days. just to get a title commitment back. And then, I don't want to be too rushed unless there's like some kind of financial distress. But in that circumstance, that's also where I say, well, look, I mean, I can buy it quicker, but I'm going to need to buy it cheaper to buy it quicker. There's always a give and take somewhere. So I'm just saying, hey, if this is a more traditional, like 21 to 30 day close, then this is probably where I need to be. So on the Arkansas one, 60,000 cash. The one in Athens, I could probably come up with a number for you on that one. And then the Naaman School Road, I'll say not. Let's focus on the other two, and we can always come back on that. Maybe that's something we could help you out with, but I'd say let's focus on the two that you have right now.
Yeah, because you're asking me about Arkansas, but you haven't seen it. So you're making me an offer on it, but you haven't seen it.
Right. We make all of our offers sight unseen. That's something that we changed back when COVID first came out. I mean, we basically couldn't even go to properties, so it became our new corporate structure where, hey, all of our properties, we look at the numbers, we ask you the information that we ask, and then we make the sight unseen offers. And then once we have that accepted, that's when we go do our inspections.
I know I have 65 into Athens. I have more than, not sorry, Athens, Arkansas. I have more than that into it, but it's going to cost me to lose money if I were to accept that offer. I mean, I can think about it and give you a call back.
All right. Well, let me look at this real quick. Cassie, you want to come here? Let me get Miss Cassandra involved before she gets mad at me for doing something I shouldn't do.
What part of Texas are you in?
I'm in Fort Worth. I'm on Eagle Mountain Lake. You know where that is?
I heard of it. I done got a lot of calls from Fort Worth about this property, but I went online and I thought I was linking up for keeping Blyville. But it's
offer her 60. She wants 65.
You may pull comms on.
Yeah, please. Well, no. Can you do it on your computer? Yeah. All right. Let's let Cassie look at this real quick. See if I can get up to the 65,000, because if that's the case, then at least you're recouping the majority of your cash, you know.
What title company do y'all use?
Fidelity National.
Out of Fort Worth?
We have one. What is it? Prosper? Is it Prosper or Plano? Prosper.
No, yeah.
It's Robert K. Schauber is the attorney. That's for Texas, by the way. How far away is Blytheville from Little Rock?
I'm going to say about maybe 3.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, about 3.5 to 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Because once I get to my hometown, I'm about 2 hours from Blytheville.
Where are you from?
Mariana. Right there with Forest City, Brinkley, West Helena. But I've been out here since '87. Texas Instrument brought me out here.
I see. Oh, this is kind of close to Jonesboro.
Yeah, I called a lot of people in Jonesboro too, and Memphis, Tennessee.
Home of the Red Wolves.
Yes.
You know, there's not many people in the world that you can say that to and they know what the hell you're talking about.
And I'm home of the Razorbacks.
So, just out of curiosity, do y'all actually say suey pig?
I don't, but they probably do.
You know, like, no, I'm not gonna say that. That's silly.
It's the lady that owns Naaman School. She used to own this house in Blytheville, and once she got it up, I know she borrowed $200,000 from the bank. And
Right.
her niece is the VP at the bank, and talking to her being my godmother, that's how come I know a lot about the property.
So what happened to it? How come it ended up vacant and distressed?
Well, she had a tenant in there, and the tenant got kind of upset with her, and she just went in there and did a lot of damages to it.
I see.
And she filed it on her insurance, and once the insurance paid her, she was like, I'm just going to sell it. And she just kept asking me to do it because she knew I was off into housing, and my plans were to come back home and fix it up. And they have a steel mill there. I figured, okay, if I can fix it up and I can get somebody to run it, they run out of hotel rooms all the time. So the people from the steel mill, when they come in, if they need a place to stay, maybe I can contract with them, and I always have a place for them to stay. And a year later, COVID kind of hit, so I was just like,
I got you. So are you a full-time investor, or what do you do?
Well, I have a group home business, and I house disabled people, and I do a little of the real estate. I'm not out there, like every day, but if my friends call me, somebody passed away, and the mom has a reverse mortgage on the home, they'll call me up and say, can you help me do this? Can you help me sell it? It's 4 of us, and this is what we want. This is what we owe the bank, and so I usually get a lot of deals from family members, friends, people that pretty much. And if I drive around and I see for sale by owners,
yep,
I usually put those under contract. But they want to know, are you a realtor? And I just tell them no, because I'm not.
Hey, it's 2,200 square feet, just so you know.
So
There's
I find deals like
there's
that.
stuff on
And
Zillow.
then sometimes I have a couple of investors that give me the foreclosure list.
Yeah.
And I might drive around and look. I can tell just by looking at a house if they're going to move or not.
And
if they're going to try to go file bankruptcy or something.
And you're in Dallas now? Is that where you live?
I'm in Dallas. I'm in Rockwall.
Okay.
And Garland.
Well, I'm telling you, there's a lot of ways to do real estate investing. It sounds like you kind of have your little niche down, but this is an incredible way to make a living. I'll tell you.
Yeah, it is.
Have you ever thought about wholesaling?
That's what I do.
Okay, so you.
Yeah, if I feel something for a family member, I usually just wholesale it.
See.
If the last one I did was in Garland. I sold it for the family they wanted 125. I talked them down to 110.
Right.
And I kind of like scheduled a on-site showing. They came out, did an inspection. All the investors, I said between 2 and I don't know if it was 12 to 2, 11 to 2, and they all came out and they made their offer there. And the ones that kind of was very interested in it, they kind of like hung around until the last person made their offer, and they just went back and forward. And whoever gave me the highest bid, that's who I did the contract with.
How much money you make on that one?
25,000.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's good stuff, especially in Garland. I mean, that's a low price point in Garland. Everything.
And a lot of investors, they like those 100,000 some dollars.
Oh yeah. No, we probably have, I don't know, 12 houses that we've done seller financing just in the city of Garland. It's one of my favorite areas because, like you said, that price point, and then we could turn around and what we do is we buy it cash, and then or private money, and then we cash out, refinance, pull all of our cash back out, and then we wrap it when we sell it, and just have that note. And so on our refinance, it's for 20 years, but the note we create is for 30. So it worked out really nice. Miss Cassandra, do you have any am I approved to pull the trigger here at 65? She said I'm not approved yet.
Okay.
I guess we gotta find something else to talk about.
Okay. Well, you can run the numbers on Athens and let me know.
All right, let's see. How much you gonna sell Athens for?
I have to pull the realtor off of it.
I know.
Yeah. If I can get between 65 to 70 off of it, I mean I can let it go. At least need to get something on the contract.
Now you said it's L-shaped. am I going to be
Yeah.
able to get 2 houses, or am I going to be able to get
You'll be able
3?
to get 3 to 4.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what one of the builders told me.
How am I going to get a private drive with it being? I'm going to assume her phone died.
That could not be intentional. What's up, RJ? Good to see you, man. Juan,
What's
what's
up, buddy?
going on, brother?
That
Mr.
definitely was
Gene.
not
What's
intentional.
going on? What's going on? No, definitely not intentional. She loves him.
My offer on that house is $40,000.
Should give her shit for it.
Why? There's comps that are.
I don't see any of these comps. 130, 140.
Come here. I'm going to show you.
Well, if you know them, why'd you ask me?
Hello.
Yes, I lost the signal or something.
I know. I was like, oh, man, I said the wrong thing. All right. Let me get this pulled back up here. So I got this right here.
Hey, what year was that built?
What year was this built?
What's that?
It was built in 0 is what it says.
Yeah, because it's a brand new home.
You talking about Arkansas?
Yeah.
It's sold for
Oh, that's a
100.
Victorian home.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're not. I'm just talking to him about like we've got. Hi, by the way, we've got just not a lot of comps,
Yeah.
and I'm not really seeing anything that substantiates. I mean, obviously, there's not any blueprint comps that are the same style of home. We got some ranches, some new builds, but a lot of those are going like 130, 140 range.
What's the street? West Ash. So we're here.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this. I don't want to keep you on the phone waiting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Cassie dig into these a little bit more because I don't want to just trust what Zillow's saying. I want to dig in on this. And like you said, I don't want to waste your time any more than I waste our time. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that this is something that we can actually do something with, that the 65K is good on Ash. And then I'm going to look at Prairieville and see if we can be in that, $60,000 to $70,000 range for that. And I want to look
If you
into.
decide to go to Athens, it's from me, it's an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with Athens. I have family all in East Texas, and I actually think that's a pretty decent deal. What I need to look at, I want to pull up the actual lot, and I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to get at least 3 houses there. And if so, I think we should be able to move forward. But I like both of the deals. I just got to do a little bit more due diligence on it. So let me dive into that, and I'll probably give you a call back. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, Cassie, let me send you both of these.
RJ, some guy in the chat, right? He has her name. He says he knows her. He knows her name. He says she's known around Dallas for bringing broken shit into a pawn shop, never picking it up, and then filing class action lawsuits when you sell her shit.
How can you
And
file
he's a
class
con
action?
artist.
Wait. You can't file a class action. Wait. But that's not some dude. It's Josh. He's on the show, man. He comes through all the time. Known around
What?
Dallas, bringing broken shit into pawn, never picking up, filing class action lawsuits when you sell her.
And he got her name right. He said this sounds
I'm
like
guessing.
Bessie, and her name is Bessie.
I'm guessing Josh is busting balls about class action, but
Does this mean that she's going to file a lawsuit against me?
If somebody is lawsuit happy with pawn shops, she's going to be lawsuit happy against real estate. That's the way I would see it.
Well, Very good.
Josh
Thanks for letting me know, Josh. Cheers to you, buddy. Hey, if anything, it was an action-packed first phone call of the day. Go ahead on the Athens. I want to see that. All right.
Josh said he never dealt with her in real estate, so you know.
I can't believe he actually knew who she was just by her voice. That was
what are the
intense.
chances, bro?
Crazy.
I mean, somebody sues you a couple times, you fucking remember their voice.
Bessie.
Some lady, while you're on that call, said, "Do you know anyone getting sued for texting or calling?"
Do I know anyone? No.
She's probably gonna sue me for broadcasting her fucking voice without her fucking permission.
Dude, so 10 minutes ago while you were on the phone, Joshua goes, "Sounds like Bessie." She used to come into the pawn shop all the time. Wow.
She said that, Josh. She said she has a group home.
Yeah, she runs the group home and gets them to bring their shit in and takes their money. Josh, man, dude, you're the eyes in the sky.
Let's get that lady on the show. She's probably a good closer.
You have reached Sam Riley with Greenville Real Estate Specialist. I'm unable to take your call at present.
Oh.
That's a wholesaler if I've ever heard one.
Sam's tired of being a landlord. Yeah, I'm going to come back to some of these. I'm going to cherry pick the start, though. Mama loves fur babies. That's her email.
It's probably a real email then.
For real. Oh, come on, Tammy.
Why didn't someone think of, if someone thought of a way that you could call somebody's email, that would be kind of awesome. Everyone's like, wait, what?
That sounds like some techie shit right there, Gene. You're the techie guy. You do that.
Send a virus through email that calls you.
Hi, is Joseph there? Hey, Joseph, this is RJ Bates calling you about your property on West Market Street. You had entered it on our website saying you wanted to sell that property. You still looking to get rid of it?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Tell me a little bit about the property. What you got going on?
It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom mobile home. It's been an empty vacant property for 16 years. I purchased it to rehab, raise my son out of it. I did all. I got the debris out, all the bed, nasty weather damage, whatever may be in there. Surgery, like it's on site, it's very much it. So I'll take it in my property so I can afford the cost.
Hey, Joseph, real quick, man. I can barely hear you. Can you speak up a little?
Let me hop outside real quick.
Okay.
Let's use Google. Let me talk to you. Hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Yeah, I choose live right on my freaking cell phone service. That's amazing. 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom property.
Yep.
I got it out for the most part. Got rid of all the water damage, whatever. I remodeled it. Fixed up the roof. It's a business lot. It's still going to be as far as there being a mobile home, I'm not really
Hey, man, I can't hear you. It sounds like you're running the opposite direction down a tunnel.
I'm in Illinois. We got a wind tunnel going right now.
Okay, so it's 2-bedroom, 1-bath. It's been vacant for like forever.
Dude. You do a virtual drive-by. It's like this cream color with this like 70s green and stuff. I painted it brick red and stuff. with mobile homes, like it needs, I'd say 15 hours worth of work, give or take, depending on like faucets and personal preferences. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Different way to do stuff. You're looking to make it like a rental property. It'll go $550 a month all day long out here. I bought it to raise my kid, and his mom disappeared. It's like they kindergarten, disappeared with no clothes, no nothing. So I got to play the court game now. And borders and shit, so I got to do the property.
I see.
I'll just keep it raised. Like I said, this is a business lot. There's a mobile home on it, and there's this like the 70s.
Same guy that called us.
And
I got survey papers and stuff like that for it.
how much do you want for this?
8,000. Like 10, so I can do like rent shit like that where I'm at right now. But I need at least 6 for the waters and stuff like that.
I got you.
Not cheap.
Honestly, man, I try to just stick to single family. I mean, I'm not really.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah. I don't really think that this is my Kuliana, so I think I might have to pass on this one. All right, man.
No problem, man. No problem. All we do is try to reach out, figure out the shit.
For sure, man. Sorry I couldn't help you.
No worries, man. You have a good day.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye.
What was this deal? I couldn't really even hear.
Dude, it was gnarly hard to understand him, but I mean, just let me go ahead and that's what he's selling.
The green one?
That.
Bro,
By the way,
it looks like my house in Ukraine.
It's next to that, and it's next to that.
So it's a hot market, man.
Dude, what the fuck is it? RJ, can I just look at that thing for a little longer? That's awesome.
Do you really want to, Gene? This is what are you, a masochist?
It looks like
been vacant for 16 years.
It looks like I could
It's right.
It looks like I could drive that if it had an engine.
Here's what's crazy about this. He literally called us this morning.
Oh, you did?
We already spoke to him today.
He's sleeping around.
They're literally like, my team's over here like, we already passed on this today. Yeah, he wanted 9,000 this morning. He's already dropped his price. Like,
what did he want here?
He said, what did he say? 7. But then he said, he was like, I want 7, but it would really be great if I could get 10 so I can like do stuff with it. So you can do stuff, huh?
I wonder what kind of stuff.
Right.
Oh man, he didn't own the land or none of that, right?
I just want you to know. So when you buy leads from Speed to Lead, okay, it gives you different stuff, different information, and they have like templated selections for the sellers to pick. This one, he said, the reasons why he was selling were divorce, sell without showings, emergency reasons, tired of being a landlord.
All of the above.
I'll take all of the motivation. I'm all of it.
Oh shoot.
Marcus asked what the land value was. The land value was I would not buy that. If he had said legitimately, I will give it to you, I would say, I'm sorry, bro, hard pass. Like if you pay me 10,000, I might think about taking it. Oh man. All right, let's get somebody else on the phone here. Shirley. Samuel, we work with hedge funds. Yes. There you go, guys. I just closed the deal with Samuel.
Call back.
Hello? Hey, Shirley, this is RJ Bates calling about your property at 115 Ohio Street. Give me a call back, 817-915-6860. Thanks. Hey, Patrick, what you know about NISA?
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 That's right on the border of Oregon.
Is it good?
It's right on the border of Oregon and Idaho. It can be.
Let's get one.
Yeah, I mean, it's right by the Snake River. Yep.
Can you comment your email?
Sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Oh, well, no wonder you haven't sold your property. You don't answer the phone and you don't have an email or voicemail set up.
RJ, I want to give you a Gene private stock lead, man. Because we always call on these like leads that fucking nobody bought. I like to throw in one and then market sold out. That looks actually fucking hot as shit.
Let's do it.
And this looks like it's actually a decent neighborhood in Detroit. It's like 10 blocks away from a golf course. So dropping into private chat.
Yep.
It just looks motivated as shit. One moment. Death in the family, vacant ASAP. Free and clear.
All right. Here we go. RJ's got to turn on the empathy button. My specialty, people. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, we can tell.
Hi, is Connell there?
Yes, Kanal. Yes, it's me.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hey, you had entered your property on our website, 18434 Myers Road,
Yes.
saying that you were interested in selling that property. Just give me a call. Are you still looking to sell that property?
Yes, I am.
All right. And tell me a little bit about it. What you got going on with it?
What would you like to know?
Is it good condition, bad condition? What does the condition look like?
I would consider it in good condition. It needs a little gutter work. The windows are original, but they're all intact. I consider it in good condition.
All right.
Use a little. I mean, upgrades are always good, but it's livable.
And is it currently vacant?
Hello?
Yes. Is it currently vacant?
Yes, I was just moving things out. Yes, it's been vacant for I have things there, but I'm just cleaning it out. But no one's not occupied.
Okay. So it was previously occupied though?
I don't know. I'm having issues like going in and out. I believe I might be in a bad area.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes. Is it? Yes, I hear you.
Gotcha. Hey, can somebody turn off whatever that is? That is an awful sound. All right. Let's see here. Did you have an asking price on this property?
Do I have a who?
An asking price?
I'm getting terrible reception. Is this a good callback number? I'm gonna call right back.
Yeah. You can call me right back.
Okay.
He was getting whatever noise was coming through.
You said 18443 Detroit.
Yeah.
Hits the.
It does.
Yep. I ain't checked the road.
18434 Myers Road.
Myers Road, Detroit, Michigan.
Let's see here. Let's make sure you ain't got none of that stupid shit going on.
Yeah.
There's power lines on the other side of the road. Do they care about that?
I'm looking to right now. No, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Hello, this is RJ.
Yes, this is Kanal Barbie calling. I'm just calling from a different phone. My phone's battery.
I gotcha. Is this a better? Is it better now?
Yeah. This is not my phone number, but I was just trying to hear you. But I can hear you great now.
Okay, great. So, did you have an asking price for this property?
I mean, I've been doing my research. I was asking 30,000.
30,000. Okay.
Yeah. I I know I had one of my realtor friends pull the comps in the area. They're going for like 40.
Okay.
But I am looking to sell as soon as possible. Just due to the death of my mother, and I just can't obtain 2 houses now.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I did not realize that this was from your mother passing away. I apologize about that.
Yeah, actually, my property, I was living there, and I obtained her property and took that over. So I just want to do this one now.
I see. Okay. So as far as the systems go, is everything functional, like electrical, plumbing? Does it have heating and air and stuff like that?
Yes, new furnace, new hot water tank. Like I said, I was living there until my mother passed in
Right.
2019. Took her house over, and just was trying to figure out, trying to maintain both. It's getting a little rough for me. I didn't want to rent it at all.
Right.
I just was trying to decide what I wanted to do with it. But,
So if I was able to pay cash, no commissions, probably get this closed somewhere early to mid January, what would be the best price you could do for me?
Well, in that time frame, I'm not sure because I really was looking to sell it before then. I got an offer.
Gene, check private chat.
I do owe like $2,000 in taxes. I got an offer for me walking away with $22,000 with this investor company paying the taxes and I have a $600 water bill, and I agreed to that. But I was just trying to weigh my options.
So have you already signed a contract with them?
No, not at all. This is just verbally. They
I
came
gotcha.
on and looked at, gave me, we talked about it. They're just waiting on me to call them back. But I wanted to weigh my options a little more because I didn't want to just, totally just give it away. I know, like I said, I know the comps in the area were close to 40, but that's going through a realtor and putting it on the market and all of that.
So I said early to mid January, and you said you wanted to close quicker than that. When do you want to close?
I was hoping before the end of the year.
Give me 2 seconds. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if that's possible. There's look, I got 18485 Monte Vista sold for 95,000.
Redfin says 80 grand.
Okay. So the issue that I'm running into, if this was a normal month, I mean, I could guarantee you that I could get it closed before the end of the year. The problem I'm going to run into is that we're going to run into people that are not going to be working next week because of Christmas. And then my least favorite week of the year, which is the 26th through the 31st, like everyone feels like that's just an indefinite holiday where they don't have to work. I work. I mean, but we have to wait on a title company, I mean, and I don't want to miss out on buying your property because of somebody else, but that's basically what I'm going to be doing. I can't guarantee you that they're going to be able to get their shit together, so.
Totally understand. They're talking good, but I know it is the end of the year and it's holiday stuff.
I mean, if this was July, it'd be like, yeah, dude, I can get this done by the 31st. I mean, so my thing is if we could come to an agreement on the price, why don't we just set the closing date for somewhere, I don't know, January 7th? That would be 1, 2, 3 weeks. And if we get the contract back to them tomorrow, like if you sign tonight and I can send it first thing in the morning, they can go ahead and open escrow. We could probably get it closed before then, but I just don't want to make any guarantees. And then you're like, dude, the whole reason why I signed with you is because you made a guarantee that we could close,
Yeah, totally understand. Yeah. Well, I'm willing to hear your price or what numbers you're working with. And like I said, I'm just really was trying to weigh my options. I had just Googled cash buyers and came across your number.
Right. So what if I can do 25,000?
I mean, would that be including, like I say, I owe back taxes that I was trying to walk away with like $25,000. That's why I was trying to sell it for 30. I owe like $2,000 in back taxes, and I was really trying to work that in the deal. Well, I actually did work that in the deal with this investment company that's making me the offer.
But they were at 22,000, and then they were going to cover the back taxes. Who was covering the water bill?
They were covering everything. They said I was going to walk away with 22,000.
So you were netting 22,000.
Yeah, that's what the check was going to be at the closing for me. Yeah, and I was willing to agree with that as long as they took care of everything that I owed on the property, which is like
Okay,
close to $3,000.
give me 2 seconds here. Let me figure. So you said it's $2,000 on back taxes, right?
Yeah.
And then $600, so $2,600 between the water bill and the back taxes.
And I also talked to a title company today and discovered that I had like two or three blight tickets that I didn't even know about, which totals at $1,300, but I would cover those.
Okay. All right. So let's see. If I do 27.5, but out of that 27.5, you're going to pay the back taxes and the water bill out of that 27.5. That should get you right at your $25,000 number.
Yeah, and then that'll be minus the 1,300. Yeah, I mean that sounds about where I'm trying to be.
I mean, that's the best I can do for you. I mean, 27.5. I can send over the agreement to you, and we'll pay the normal closing costs. So there's no commissions, and we'll pay the normal closing cost of the title insurance, and all that. The only thing that you're going to cover are the taxes, your water bill, and obviously the speeding tickets and stuff like that. But anything outside that, you should be netting somewhere in the range of $25,000.
Right. Yeah, that sounds like an offer I'm willing to accept. And then you're quoting that it will be a closing maybe around the 7th of January.
Well, I'm going to put that as the closing date, but I want to get it done before then. I mean,
yeah, me too.
I mean, I don't want to wait around, but I got it. I just, like I said, I can't make a promise when it's, we're going to be waiting on a third party there.
Right. Do you have a title company that you normally deal with, or what are you, an investor, or you're?
Yeah, I'm an investor. We've got a title company that we work with up there.
Okay.
So
you're from out of state?
Yeah, I live in Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, but I do deals all the time in Detroit. That's
what would be the procedure if I was willing to go with that offer?
I'm gonna email you over a contract. It literally is 3 initials and a signature. So just tap your phone 4 times and then it's signed. I'll send it over to the title company first thing tomorrow morning. We open up escrow, and then I just need to know how I access the property so we can go over there, get everything signed up with our contractors and prepare for the rehab of the property. And then once title gets back to us and says, hey, this is when we'll be able to close, we'll get the thing closed.
Okay. So what do I be signing? Like that's a purchase agreement type thing?
Correct.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, that sounds good. You said you offer $27.5 and I'll just cover taxes and the things that I owe.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, yeah, that sounds about right where I need to be.
Okay, and let me just verify a couple things. Can you text me over your email real quick?
Yep. From this number that you were calling from?
Yes, sir.
Just make sure I got the 817 number.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm texting it. I just text you.
Okay. Give me just a few more minutes and I will have this agreement sent over to you. So that way, if you have any questions, I can answer those for you. On the title company, do you want me to fill that? I have a little blank on the contract. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Do you want me to look that up or do you want me to leave that blank and we'll just fill that in later?
What are you saying? Leave what blank?
Here, I'll look it up real quick. Fine, I'll fill it in. There's a little blank on the contract that says what title company we're going to use. I couldn't remember off the top of my head, but I'll look it up in my email. Yo, who do we use in Detroit?
I'm looking it up right now.
I've only sent this to people like 500 times.
We use it is Michigan Investment Title or Legacy Title.
Legacy title?
Either or, Michigan Investment Title or Legacy Title.
It's legacy title. All right.
RJ, you got to get this guy to promise to slow his driving down. He's with the speeding tickets.
Hey, the last request I have is you promise to slow down on the street so you don't get any more speeding tickets.
Yeah, it's not. I didn't even know about the blight tickets.
I'm just messing with you, but I had to give you a hard time since you got speeding tickets.
Told me I could dispute it because it's for like rent. They got it down like I was renting the property, but I was actually living there.
Right.
So, the tickets for like occupancy of renters, something. I don't know. I have like 4 of those. They told me it's a waiver for that. I might tap into the process for that.
Right.
If not, I'll just pay it.
All right, let's see here. Beats by Squeak
Production at Gmail.
So you make beats?
Yeah, I have a full production company. I do music, I do film, photography, videography, make clothes, t-shirt press, just a full production.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long you been doing that?
Professionally, 20 years, but really all my life. I've been doing music really since I was a kid. I played drums in church. Years old.
Dude, have you ever heard of a guy named Dutch Jackson before?
Not offhand.
So he does similar stuff to what you do. But he also does real estate investing, and he made a rap album about real estate investing. And I didn't even put 2 and 2 together, but as you were just talking, you sound so much like Dutch. It's not even funny. Like y'all could be brothers, man. It's crazy.
Wow.
You need to go check it out. You can find his album is Dutch Jackson. You can find it on Apple, Spotify, anywhere.
Okay.
But dude, Dutch Jackson, you should go listen to it. You're gonna freak out. You're gonna feel like you're on a rap album, man.
Say his name again.
Dutch, Dutch Jackson.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
You know what you should do? You should just start telling people, "Hey, that's me." I'm a rapper over here. All right, man. I just sent that agreement over to you. It should be in your email. for it. So it'll say, please DocuSign contract and then the address.
Okay, so you said just a couple of initials.
Yep. You should be able to open it up on your phone or there if you got a computer. And then did you listen to it?
Yeah, I just heard a little bit of it, but I'm checking your email now. Okay. So review, DocuSign.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Continue. Titanium. Okay. 2075. Acquire initial.
Yes.
Adopt initial. And just hit the finish.
There you go.
Take a copy.
All right. We're all good. We're all signed up. So I'll get that sent over to the title company first thing in the morning. And then Cassie will be reaching out to you tomorrow morning as well. Is there like a lockbox or way for us to access the property?
I mean, not besides myself going over there letting me. I still have things there and a dog backyard.
I got you.
Security.
Okay, so she'll work that out with you tomorrow to figure out the best way, just so we can get our contractors over there and take a look at it. But yeah, she'll call you tomorrow and walk you through the next steps. But we're all good, man, and glad that we were able to come to an agreement.
Okay, and the things that I just signed, I wasn't able to save. Is it possible for you to email me a copy of that?
It should automatically come over in another email. It says completed, and then there'll be an attached PDF on it for you to download.
Okay, great.
All righty. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Or bye-bye.
Gene's private stock lead, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Shit, man. Congrats. That was
Dude.
Oh, man. That was good stuff. That was a good lead right there.
Hey.
So, Gene, just so you know, when I was on the phone, Patrick he heard the address, and because it was in Detroit, that's one of our markets that hedge funds hit. So he submitted it there and it hit. So we've already submitted that to the hedge fund.
Already? Get the
RJ,
fuck
RJ,
out of here.
I got a contract in Detroit. I need to move, and you're going to be my JV partner now.
There you go. We'll send it over to Patrick at Patrick at titanium.investments. Listen, there's certain markets out there that are just really good for certain hedge funds, and Detroit's just one of them. I mean, so for us, and it's funny because I was kind of like negative towards Detroit. It was like, oh, that's the place, that no one ever wants to be. But for us, it's turned into a little gold mine. As long as it has to have a minimum ARV of 65,000, and then the rehab has to be less than 56,000. So it's kind of a little tidbit there. But
I think so. No, yeah.
Jerome says he didn't see the email. So
it's in there. Patrick at titanium.investments.
You can't.
I thought he was saying about the completed contract. I was like,
no.
I was like, bro, I'll show you the DocuSign right now.
Dude, that's so badass. I have like adrenaline, man. I love this shit when we fucking close shit on the show, man. Live. It's crazy.
Did you have more in the private chat? You got any more?
Let's go
You got
back
any more of those, Gene?
I
need some more, bro.
Come on,
I need
man.
some more.
Let's
You got a private stash. You got the private stash. What's up, man?
That was not even like private stash. It was just like a lead from Speed to Lead that was like fresh. Because usually on the show we close ones that are like older or nobody bought them. People look them over. And that even better showcases the skill that the closers that we have on here possess But
So let me ask you, if
Mhm.
that would have been on the Speed to Lead website, how much were you going to charge for that?
It was on the Speed Lead. I'm marking it sold out right now. Fuck, I'm trying. Actually, I think someone already marked it off. Ivan, did you already mark it off? Ivan might have already hidden it. But it was like $400. It was expensive because it had expensive relatively. I mean, you're about to get that. The hedge fund will buy it for what? I don't know, 60, 70, whatever. But it
I
was
mean,
$400 because it had all those motivation signals in there, and we price leads
Right.
based on motivation signals.
But the other aspect of that is I mean, if you're a virtual wholesaler like I teach, you should have already identified that Detroit's a market that you want to be in, right? You understand the reasons why there's going to be motivation in that city. There's going to be hedge funds that buy in that city, as well as just other investors. I mean, look, just because we submitted it to a hedge fund doesn't mean that they're going to buy it. There's a chance that they could come back and be like, oh, the wind blows too hard out of the south on this one, so we're going to pass. I mean, they come up with every fucking reason in the world to not buy properties. So, but there's still other investors there. So my point in saying all this is that when you're looking at Speed to Lead and you're actually analyzing the leads, this is $400 to have that conversation. I'm going to do it all day, every day. So anyways.
Yeah, it was actually $336. This lead was
$336.
And let me just show what he wrote here, what information we got before we even called it, right? So he said that it's the reason he's selling is death in the family. It's vacant. Here, we already knew all this going into the call. Vacant, bedrooms, bathrooms, city, obviously, garage, bedrooms, bathroom, vacant, no immediate repairs, but it's not in pristine condition, right? So if he had repairs, he would have listed them here. We already knew that there's no mortgage. We know that it's not listed. We knew that he owns the property. So all of that, like a person would have known before they're buying that lead.
Right.
So if you're watching this, you're not on ispeedtolead.com. It's free. There's no subscription. And when you use the code titanium, when you're signing up, there's a little box there. Do you have a promo code? Put in titanium in there. What's going to happen is you get $50 free credit to try this shit out. Okay, don't miss that titanium piece because otherwise you won't get $50 free credit. And when you're in there, because you're watching the show, I'll give you a secret. Once you're in there, once you signed up with that titanium promo code, go ahead and also your first lead you can buy for $1. Okay, I want you to get your first.
So
lead for
$1 lead.
Yeah, so go in here, go into status and set clearance, okay, clearance, and just go ahead and buy one of the clearance leads that you like. All right, look, they're older, so hey, they might have already sold out or whatever. We do have an off-market refund guarantee, okay, if it's already on the market or if it's already sold, you get your money back, so you get your $1 back or however much, right? But use the code FIRST99. First 99 when you're buying one of those clearance leads, and you're going to get 99% discount on that lead. Get your first lead for $1, baby.
And there's some people in the chat. FY Aaron said, I bought a lead, found out it was listed. All right. Reach out to support at ispeedtolead.com. You get your money back. And then Facebook user said, if somebody puts fake info to Google, get your money back. Reach out to support at ispeedtolead.com.
Yeah. And we do have on our leads. So on our online websites where we generate the leads, we do have an SMS verification form. So if you see a green check box, and 99% of the leads on Speed to Lead, you'll see that green check mark verified by SMS. We actually make a person type in a little code that comes into their cell phone number to make sure that they didn't bullshit the number. Hey, before we started doing that, people were bullshitting their numbers. Now we basically got rid of that. People just need a little pressure and they comply.
And for everybody that's wondering, like, hey, why am I on here and doing this and stuff like that? Listen, first of all, the guys at Speed to Lead, they created this show. They created the YouTube channel. They wanted to showcase the leads. They wanted to showcase closers, and they wanted to bring value. The second thing is that Gene and Titanium, we've been working together for several months now. Gene, how long? What, 8-9 months?
Something like that, yeah.
And look, we have been in the trenches with Gene in regards to these leads. Like I tell people all the time, because they think we're just the texting and the cold calling people. And I'm like, well, we do PPC as well. And then they want to know, how do you do that? And I'm like, well, we're Gene's dumpster. Okay. We get all of his leads that no one buys, and we're out here trying to figure it out. But part of that process has been us having some candid conversations with Gene about, hey, this is what's happening. We're getting these leads where it's fake phone numbers or stuff like that. And so Gene, every time we've given him something, he's turned around and said, let me put a solution in place. And now I feel like, dude, this is like a well-oiled machine. I mean, listen, I've come on 2 of these now, and both times I've been able to close a deal, get a signed contract right here on the live. I mean, this is not bullshit. These are leads that were available. They're for sale. Anybody could have gotten these. And luckily for us, no one did, and I got to come on here and showcase them. So this is a great product, and I would not come on here if it wasn't something that I didn't wholeheartedly believe in. And this is, I mean, obviously, I'm sitting here coming off of the Closers Olympics winning. It would actually make more sense for me to say, I'm just going to ride on that coattail, right? I'm just going to put my little belt around my waist and say, look at me. Instead, every week I'm going to show up here and say, I'm going to showcase what I can do as well with these leads. That's how confident I am in these leads. I mean, look, so far I've had 2 conversations. One got a signed contract. The other 2, or the other conversation, was a good conversation. And there might be something. I mean, yeah, we got told that she's kind of a con artist, so we might stray away from her. But still, I mean, the value in these leads is there. So can I get back to calling now? Did we BS enough?
Absolutely. And we already, hey, Sharif, some folks already signed up and entered
Nice.
the titanium code, and then got their $50 credit. Sharif, welcome. Keith, welcome. Angel, welcome. Mr. Fletcher, welcome. Laura, what's going on? Good to see you guys. Ray Lako, welcome. Use the code titanium at sign up on iSpeakLead.com. Let's get back to the motherfucking calls.
Let's do it. Was this one? I want to try this one again. See if her phone's turned back on.
Your call has been forwarded.
No. Let's call this one.
Gene, you've always got such bumping music at these bars.
Oh, damn. I always forget to mute myself, is what it is.
You gotta be careful. YouTube will shut your shit down.
Shit, that's true. RJ knows all about lives.
Oh, dude. I did an 8-hour live
Your call has been forwarded
in Oklahoma. And like the 7th hour of the live, Elijah, my partner, had music on in his office, and he opened the door so he could go to the restroom and then shut the door. And somehow in that period of time, enough of a song got recognized and they shut my video down. And I had to like protest it for like months to get it back up. I'm like, I'm not going to recreate this 8-hour live to put my video back up. Crazy. Let's see here. Newcastle, Indiana. That was the one from last week. You said was kind of crazy.
Which one? What was his name?
Newcastle, Indiana. Nicole. Oh, that one.
Do you need more leads?
I was not necessarily, no. Okay, we got one in Texas. Call that one. I wasn't even looking at the property. I was looking at the motivation. This is Elijio. How do you say that? Elio?
Please leave your message for 8.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually kind of glad he didn't answer. Ooh. Here we go. California. Let's see how on the moon they are. Mike, did you reach out to support?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Yeah, if you were highly motivated and then you got a non-motivated seller, well, you came to the right place. Gene will crawl up someone's butt and die.
No one knows this better.
All right. That sounds like they're in Europe. Let's see what we got here. We got David in Nevada.
So
Gene.
RJ, they got a bunch of repairs on that one, and they're also behind. Wait, are they behind? Hold on, no, they're not behind on mortgage.
Gene,
There's
I
no
need you to
mortgage.
do me a favor, okay?
Yes,
I need you to give me a lead in Utah.
dude, they're rare. They're rare as fuck.
You're telling me? Oh, fuck Utah. Hate that state. It's my only state, Gene.
We have some on the platform. They literally get sold out in seconds.
Hi, is David there?
This is him.
Hey, David. This is RJ Bates calling you about your property on Rixu Street. You had entered it on our website saying you were looking to sell that property.
Yeah.
You still looking to sell that one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell me a little bit more about what you got going on there.
It's a triple wide trailer. It's a manufactured home, 4 bedroom, 2 baths, and sitting on an 1 3/4 acres.
Okay.
So it's fenced in, well, septic. So I don't know.
Is it vacant or is it occupied?
It's occupied.
Is it a tenant or owner occupied or?
Well, it's my son stays there.
Okay. And would he want to stay and start paying rent, or is he going to move out?
He already is paying
Okay. And how much does he pay a month?
neither because he's my son.
Okay.
But I'm looking for like $1,200 if I wanted to rent it.
I gotcha. And how much are you asking for the property?
I don't know how much it is around there, about 300,000 or something.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, David. I'm probably not going to be your buyer, buddy. Just first of all, I don't buy mobile homes really. And if, even if he was paying $1,200 for 300,000, that just, it doesn't, numbers don't check off, it's not going to cash flow. So I'm probably not going to be your right buyer.
Oh, I probably knew that. That's why you was calling it to get a deal, not to buy. Get a deal.
No, I buy houses all the time, but not this
But
one.
to get a deal. What to get a deal?
Well, it's got a cash flow. I'm not going to buy a rental property to lose money. That would just be dumb.
No, if you was to buy it, you could do what you want with it.
Well, your son's there, and you said he wants to stay. So, anyways.
No, I didn't say that. You putting words in my mouth.
All
I
right.
say he's just renting it right now.
Cool. All right. Well, sounds
It's
good,
my
David.
house.
Yeah,
I do what I want.
we're not going to do business. All right, man. Have a good
I
night.
can tell.
All right, bye-bye.
I can tell.
Shut
What
up, bro.
the fuck? All right, I'm glad nobody bought that fucking lead.
That's a refund, Holly.
Yeah, fucking that would be that shit. That's a refund and somebody's fucking mood got destroyed for the rest
Real
of the
quick,
day.
I just want to run this down. Comps, just on prop stream, we got 13,000, 20,000, 20,000, 18,000, 9,000, 20,000, 8,000, 8,000.
What year was it built?
I don't know.
Look on it.
I'm done. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Come on, 187 acres, because that's about it.
No, it came on fucking desert. Get out of here, bro.
Bye.
You came looking for a deal. No, I definitely didn't come looking for whatever it is you're selling, though.
Oh, RJ, do you wanna? So that it's not super motivated. It's kind of a cheap lead for Texas, but it's in Arlington, and they want to sell without showings.
Oh, give it to me. Yes. Arlington. Oh my God. Yes.
Boom. There you go.
Christine, let's do this, sweetheart.
You guys, by the way, check out the iSpeechLead.com coaching tab. We have some sales coaching there by Mr. Juan.
Hello,
Hi, is Christine there?
who is this?
This is RJ Bates. You had entered your information on our website about selling 708 Turnstone.
Uh-huh.
And so I just wanted to give you a call and see if we could have a conversation about that. Did I catch you a good time?
Sure, what do you have?
Are you looking to sell that property?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on with that property?
Well, nothing is going on. I just want to sell it and move somewhere else.
Okay, so you're living in the property?
Yeah,
Okay. How much are you asking for it?
350.
$350?
Yeah. You asked me how much I'm asking.
Okay. I mean, is that a realistic number, or are you just seeing how high you
It's
can
a
throw?
realistic number.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Well, what's the condition of the property like?
Very good.
Very good.
Foundation is fixed. I have lifetime warranty. Roof was last replaced 2019. It's in perfect condition. You can sell it.
I see. So on something like this, because you're looking to get pretty much market value, I think the best solution that we could offer for you would be our brokerage services, where we could actually list the property for you. Is that something that you're looking for? Or are you looking to try to avoid?
I don't want showings.
You don't want showings. I see.
Tried it for a month. It didn't work.
Oh, you tried it once.
Yeah. I mean, I just tried. I took it off the market because it's not working for me. I work from home, so.
I see. So you need no showings. I see.
No showings.
So how much are you willing to discount for the no showings?
I don't know. You talk what you. I mean, you asked me how much, so talk. Then we negotiate. So
All right.
you know, yeah.
So you started at 350. If I start at 150, can we meet in the middle?
Oh no, of course that one we won't even talk. I'll hang up right now.
Well, you didn't. You laughed because it was funny. So, all right.
Yeah, I'll hang up right now if you do that.
I said, could we meet in the middle if I offered that?
No, we can't even get near the middle.
Yeah, okay.
Talk nice now.
Talk nice. All right, I'll talk nice. Let's see.
Good.
All right. I am probably going to need to be somewhere in the range of like 260 and 270.
Oh no, that I can't even do. I'm not, you know, those are for properties that are in dire need, they're divorcing or they have issues. I don't have any of that.
I know, but the issue is that you don't want any showings. And so it's we could probably get you 350, but we're going to need some showings. Without the showings, I could do it, but I'm going to need it at a discount.
But I'm not at 260. I'm sorry, sir. I don't really have to sell it sell it at 260.
How low would you go?
The lowest I can go is 340.
Mm.
Yeah. If you push me, 335.
What if we got it to where the showings were only on specific days?
No. I got another call on hold, so let's not talk about showings. I'm not doing that. Sorry. Bye.
Bye-bye.
At 350, she would be walking away with 329 and pay closing costs.
I don't know.
I mean,
Seller finance it to us, or sub to it to us, and they'll do the showings after she moves.
She doesn't need to sell though. She just wants to, but she doesn't really want to. Did you hear? She doesn't want to. She
There's
just
no motivation there.
right. She wants the most.
Pie in the sky, yeah. Pie in the sky. Buy it as is. Be an idiot. Overpay and
Listen, and then I'm gonna tell you, one of my red flags is when they say they already went with somebody and then they canceled it because it wasn't
Right.
working for them. She already hired a realtor. She listed on the MLS and then basically took it off. I know this area. She would only need 1 day of showings.
Right.
I mean, this is straight up in the heart of Arlington in a nice neighborhood. This would be sold in 4 hours.
Right.
Like, so
I don't think the property is not the problem. It's the seller. And I always coach like, bro, sometimes you just got to qualify the fucking seller. Forget
Right.
about the house. Because if the seller's not right, it's going to be an uphill battle, even if you get the contract.
right. That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, that was like just the way she was talking. And it's like, no. Okay, I'm going to offer a couple of things. And she was kind of talking a little bit, but then it was like once she threw out the 340, it was like, okay,
Yeah,
we're done.
Downhill all the way.
Yeah. Cassie said she's still going to call her. Have fun. Let's see.
I'll do it on an off day.
Hartford City, Indiana.
Well, Tyler emailed me. So we need to get. They have it all.
Please leave your message for 56220050002.
Hey, Shirley, this is RJ Bates calling about your property on Poplar Street. If you could give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you. Hey, Gene, I'm gonna pop into some of the leads that we've got sitting in our CRM. I probably want to stay on for like another 30 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can pop like an old one just to show like, hey, follow up. The
That's
leads
a good idea, bro.
The leads are not bad because they don't answer first. And in all reality, a lot of times what that can signify is like there's even more motivation and there's more going on that we don't even know about. So
that's where most money is lost is people just call them once and then discard it. Hey, Mike Hayes, you're right, brother. I'm gonna find out with our software guys. This was in like the first few days of auto buy, and we've changed our scores a little bit since. But dude, I refunded that Montgomery lead to you, brother. Thanks for letting me know.
So the leads I'm calling on right now are in the no answer status for us. So I'm going to hit a couple of these just to see if we can pop one on the phone. Hey, Patrick, that deal we got in Washington, D.C., is that on B Street?
Yes. Yeah, another one?
Patrick? Seller's name was Patrick?
Yeah, that's him.
It's in the CRM under as no answer.
Yeah, Patrick Merkel.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's the attorney. So
I know, but I'm just saying it's in the CRM as no answer.
Right. But he definitely answered.
But you got the deal from Batch Leads, right?
Yes. Yeah,
And this was from Batch Dialer. Oh, that's
interesting.
I love it. There's
I love it.
the system just flowing.
Your call has been forwarded.
Sergio asks, why not seller finance? Just curious. What was my trigger?
Hi, I can't get to the.
What would be my trigger for seller finance? So my trigger for seller finance is free and clear. And to me, there was nothing in that phone call that would have triggered it. And from the aspect of not every lead is a deal that I need to be going after. Just like what Juan was saying earlier, like this is just as much about whether or not I want to do business with that person as if they want to do business with me.
Yeah.
Remember, they're the person selling something. I'm the buyer.
In this case, they submitted the inquiry. It's not like we called them out of the blue, right?
Right.
And then number two, even if you did a seller finance, you got to be married to this person for X period of time. Imagine dealing with this person month after month.
Exactly.
It's not worth the squeeze, man.
Right. And it's just important for people that, are watching this show to understand that, I mean, there's a lot of sexiness around creative financing and stuff like that, because that's what is, being told that you're supposed to do, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's always the case. I'll do seller financing, but full retail doesn't mean seller financing is the option.
Mm-hmm. There's so many factors that that got to be taken into account. You know what I mean? Everything's got to fit.
What if she owes? So say full retail is $350. What if she owes $250 on the property? Okay, and she's got a note with a bank that won't allow her to wrap.
Right.
What are you going to do? You're going to educate that woman right there on what to do in that situation. What if she can't even do it? Now you look like a jackass when you're sitting there and you look at the note and you realize, hey, we can't even do a wrap on this. You just don't want to end up in that situation. So for me, I have very simple triggers. Full retail on something like that, that's not going to be seller finance. That would be more of a sub 2 if there's a financial distress. If she's free and clear, that's when I would think about doing seller finance. Shit, which one did I just call?
Hi, this is John.
Hey, John. Well, we were on a roll there with people answering the phone. Let's get somebody on the phone here.
I just pasted a Pflugerville. How do you even say that? Pflugerville? P. Pflugerville?
Pflugerville, baby. Yes, sir.
It's a landlord.
Okay. He's going to be like, I want $500,000 for my house that's rented for $1,500.
That's cash flow, baby.
Tesla is here. To the moon, baby.
Please leave your message for
Hey, Corey, this is RJ Bates calling about your property down there in Pflugerville. You had entered it on our website saying you want to get an offer. If you could, give me a call back, 817-915-6860. Thanks. All right, I was all up in Delaware earlier today on Batch TV. Let's see if we can get a Delaware one here and speed the lead, baby. Oh, Wilmington. That's UNC Wilmington.
the mailbox belonging to Albert Neely is full and cannot accept new.
Terry.
Hey, RJ, so that people on the call know.
Hi, is Terry there?
This is Terry.
Hey, Terry. I was calling you about your property over in Garland, Texas. You had entered it on our website saying that you were looking to sell that property. You still looking to sell it?
Right now I've got someone talking to me on it, so I'm waiting to find out what their settlement is.
I see. You want to talk to me?
Not right now.
What if I'm better than them?
Well, I don't know. I've been offered $342 through them.
342. All right. Well, let's give me 2 seconds. Let me see. I'm pretty quick at this. $342. Well, unfortunately, I am better than them, so I'm just going to be a nice guy and tell you you should accept that. That's a good.
Okay.
That's a good offer. All right, Terry. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. 342.
If it's offer pad, they're gonna offer 342, then take the 6% and then knock them down on every little thing, ding it down.
The ARV is a solid 309.
Who the fuck is buying it for that?
Jeez. Well, it was a good thing you're a nice guy. Oh, shit.
Terry, you hit the jackpot,
Hit the
buddy.
jackpot. Sign that thing now.
You should sign that shit and stop talking to me. You're right. Holy shit. Hey, there's a lead in Utah. Yes.
Get the fuck out. There is.
Yes. I'm calling it. It's in West Jordan.
Gene, mute the background.
Oh, damn it. It's a remake, so it shouldn't pop up.
Mute yourself.
Hello.
Hello. I was calling about your property at 6911 Flamingo Way. You had entered it on our website saying you were interested in selling that property.
I could be.
All right. Well, tell me what you got going on with that.
Well, it's a. Hold on a second. Okay. It's a mobile home, but it's on a foundation, and it's been built onto.
Okay.
We own the property. It has an updated kitchen and bathroom.
Okay.
It has a brand new roof. It's only 3 months old. And it has brand new solar panels on it.
Okay.
What else do you want to know?
How much you asking for it?
Well, I would like to at least walk away with $100,000.
Okay. When you say walk away with 100,000, do you owe anything on it, or you're just the net amount needs to be 100,000?
Well, let's say I would like at least 150,000 for it.
Okay. So there's about 50,000 just on whatever that needs to be paid there.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because we're no commissions, none of that. So, and we cover the closing costs. So does that impact that number of 150 at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. Is it vacant or is it occupied?
Oh, I live in it. Still.
Okay. And how long would you need to be able to move out if we were to come to an agreement?
We're not really okay. We'd like to move down to St. George.
Okay.
And so we were kind of thinking like 1st of March time.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to be moving in the snow. That would be bad.
Gotcha. How long you lived there?
10 years.
Gotcha. In St. George, what makes you want to move down there?
Well, my wife has breathing problems. She has really bad asthma. And the smoky conditions up here just rip her apart. And I'm tired of the cold and the snow. And so, yeah.
I got you. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm just trying to look up some comparables and see if that's a number that I can make work for me. What year was the mobile home built?
74.
74. Okay. This is built 78. Okay. How much land does it come with?
Oh, golly.
I could probably look that up, but I just.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. $6,970 square feet. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
And you said the square foot of the mobile home is 1,300?
Yes.
Gotcha. So that what did you add on to it?
I added on, well, it was already added on when we bought it.
Okay.
It has a master bedroom and a laundry room and then a front room.
Okay.
And then a entry area. It's enclosed. And then on the back of the back, it's a big storage area and a giant pantry.
I just want everyone to know that I'm getting Utah right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's say that then.
All right. Let's see. The master bedroom in the back, does it have a bathroom there, or is it just one bathroom?
Just one bathroom.
Gotcha. Give me 2 seconds here. I just want to verify something. That I don't want to. I know there's awkward silence there, but I'm just trying to verify something.
Okay.
I swear to God, there's a comp on another mobile home for 254, same year built, same square foot.
254.
We actually want to do this, or am I just doing it because it's on Flamingo Way in Utah?
Is it a double wide?
It's meant to be.
Is it a double wide?
Do you need me to verify comps?
Listen, look. He said his is a triple wide.
This is a triple wide.
That's what he said.
1974.
You said it's a triple wide, correct?
The original fiber is just a single wide, but it would measure out to a triple wide now.
Gotcha. So you want to close sometime in March.
Yeah.
You wanted to walk away with 100,000. But I don't have any commissions and I don't have any, and I cover the closing costs. So with that being said, I mean, what's the best price that you can do for me if I, if this is just a net number to you? The only thing that you would have to pay is any underlying mortgages and then the whatever prorated taxes for that year would be.
I really don't know. I know it's kind of awkward, but we'd have to be able to buy something down in St. George. That's why we're kind of looking at it.
Right.
So,
I mean, you said you want to walk away with 100,000, right? So, I mean,
right.
what is that number? I mean, if I can say, okay, what does that look like? I mean, is that 100,000 just total? Is that 110,000 or what is that number?
I see what you're saying. Probably about 120 grand.
Okay. So if I were to say I can give you the 120 grand, would you be willing to come to an agreement with me?
If you could do that, and I think so, I'd have to run that past my wife also, and would have to be in an agreement there.
Okay. Is she available?
No, she drives Uber, so she's out driving Uber.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, when would be a good time for the three of us to hop on a call together?
Most likely tomorrow. Well, let's see. She has a doctor's appointment, I think. Probably about tomorrow around 3:30.
Okay. Well, why don't I give you a call tomorrow at 3:30 and we discuss the offer at 120 and see if we can come to an agreement.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, I'll talk to you then.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I wanted Utah. Yeah, buddy.
You manifested that lead, dude.
That's
Right?
crazy, bro. That's insane.
Now, what y'all don't know is someone in my office is about to get some shit. Who is this assigned to? This is assigned to you. Assigned to you, Patrick Brown. Oh man,
Patrick, I'm gonna send you a Russian package for not fucking closing that lead. I fucking this is, dude. You ever seen a Godfather? You saw the Sicilian Message? I'm gonna send you a Russian package.
Oh man, look at.
Probably just didn't make it to that one.
You didn't make it to the. You know why I gave you the lead in Utah? So we would get the property in Utah, Patrick. That was me. I should have given it to someone else, apparently.
And Patrick was typing Utah, baby, in the chat.
Right. He's in it. Yeah, Utah, baby. It's been your lead.
Ivan, I'm taking a day off tomorrow. I'm flying to Fort Worth tomorrow, man.
This Patrick, this has been in our system since November 30th.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Patrick left 100 grand on the table.
Just like that.
Wait,
Just like that.
This thing's $100 grand deal. What?
Patrick said he's not a fan of mobile homes. That's the reason why.
This thing's making that much money?
Get out of here. Get out of here with your I'm not a fan of mobile homes. Okay.
Dude, how can a mobile home cost $250? It's fucking insane.
I don't know, but I mean, I'm gonna have Cassie verify it for me, but legitimately, I'm looking at this thing. I mean,
That's the new affordable housing, so it is what it is. These things are
Dude, fucking A.
they're
I
pumping.
mean, here it is. I mean, I'm looking at it, and it's a comp.
It's just crazy that it's that old, though.
I know. All right. How much longer we got?
This
We're at
bump-
2 hours. You want to call it, Gene?
Dude, this I don't think it gets any. We might as well do the Michael Jordan and quit while we're good, man.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I think we've had some good quality conversations. The phones were kind of slowing down there. It probably took like 5 or 6 dials to get us to that one. I think we just called on that one. That's good stuff. We're gonna have plenty of shows to do this with. So I think
Dude,
this is a good
that's a
one.
money night. That's a money night, man. Holy shit, 2 hours,
Dude. And look, I saw a couple of comments on here, and look, I'm just gonna be real. Like I'm a customer of Speed to Lead and Jeans, and you saw it. I mean, this is why did I say I want to jump in my CRM and call the old leads? Because maybe you spent $300 on that and we didn't get a hold of them for however long, but here it is following up. I get a phone, I get him to answer, and boom, it's a good lead. I mean, listen, you're going to run into the people that want market value, okay? But you're going to run into that with, if you just put a percentage of your data that you're going to pull from batch, prop stream, list source, wherever you're pulling your data, and you're doing SMS or you're doing cold calling, right? You're going to run into the exact same amount of percentage of people that are going to want market value there, that are pre-foreclosures, tax default, vacant, whatever, absentee, whatever list you're pulling. So it's just a matter of this is, I mean, dude, the most genius name ever, Speed to Lead.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what this is.
I stole that from Chris Rude, actually.
It don't matter. It's a brilliant name. I mean, this is what this is, and that's why for someone like me, this is like, oh my god, dude, I can just sit here and dial the phone and just, I mean, look at this. I mean, I've gone live for, I don't know, 4 hours total, and it's probably going to equal out to be 3 deals. 2 are already inked. That one I'll close tomorrow. So we'll call it 2, but probably 3 in 4 hours of going live. And that's with me not even doing the follow-up and everything else afterwards. I just put it back to the boys and say, go do your thing. But imagine if you're a one-man show, if you're confident in your closing skills, which apparently everybody in the world thinks they're the king closer, because that's all I hear now is everybody, I'm coming for your title next year. But,
You know, RJ.
Come on, bring it back over here. Listen, if you're coming for it, I just want everybody to know, okay?
Oh shit, dude!
This shit right here is staying right here all year because I'm going to be doing this. So I'm going to get better at doing this, because what I've done in the past was the texting and the answering the phone calls and stuff like that on the lives. This is actually dialing. This is more like the Closers Olympic style right here. And Gene, bro, for the love of God, how do we get Speed to Lead on Closers Olympics next year?
Bro, you know what?
I'm going to be in the Olympics next year.
We got to. I was talking with them guys, and I was like trying to be like, see, I wanted to sponsor, and I was cool with giving them money, but I was like, dude, I've got more than money. Like, you got to take my leads.
It's the leads
as well, you know. So bro, yeah, it was like, yeah, that's. The thing,
I mean,
man.
Dude, did you see some of the leads that we were talking on?
I did.
Oh my God,
people were submitting. I talked to some people that were submitting leads, and they were like, "Oh, I sent them my 3-year-old lead."
Yeah,
I'm like, whoa, fuck, man, great.
But I mean, bro, this is like fresh.
I'm so glad it happened, because then that night after, dude, I was watching Closers Olympics for all 3 days, and I was like, dude, this is fucking amazing. And I'm looking in the comments, and I'm like, dude, people are fucking loving this. There's so many people live. This is so much fun. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, there's only 3 days of this? That's it? Fuck no, we're gonna continue this shit because we can fucking do it. You know what I mean? So I was like, dude, let's ride that wave and just be like, hey, that was my first thing. I was like, dude, Closers Olympics after party. That's how the show started. It was like
Right.
Closers Olympics after party. And then some people jumped on. Naaman jumped on. Liam jumped on. It was like, dude, it was like boom, boom, boom off the races.
So here's what I want to do. Okay, Gene. I'm gonna take the onus here. I'm gonna ask you if this is okay, but in all reality, I know you're gonna approve it. Okay. Here's what I want to do. I feel really bad for Aaron Bevins because every year I roast his ass and then he finishes in last place and he says he's a good closer. So what I want to do is I want to challenge Aaron Bevins next Thursday live on here.
Ooh.
I dial once, he dials once, back and forth. I dial, he dial. And he can have the pick of the litter here, just like me. We can cherry pick. We can look and decide, I'm calling this one. If they don't answer, it is what it is. But we go back and forth, and we see who can actually close more deals live. So there you go.
RJ, look into camera. Look straight into your camera and say that again.
So, Aaron, this is the king going down to the lowest peasant in the pecking order, okay?
Oh, my God.
And saying your little shit-talking mouth keeps saying that you're good. I'm not a cleaner, motherfucker. Okay, come on. Bring it on. Let's go. I'm going to clean you out the table one more time, all right?
That's
we'll do
fantastic.
it the Christmas Eve, all right? I'll still close shit. So come on, Aaron. Let's go. So there you go.
Calling him out.
Gene, are we good? You're muted.
You're mute.
So
I don't think he's
he
watching.
goes for a call, you go for a call. That's the challenge, right?
Yeah. We will have the list right here. Same list. I'll let him go first, okay? So he can look on the list and he can see this one's distress, pre-foreclosure, everything he wants, and he can pick that one and call it. If they answer or they don't answer, whatever happens.
Somebody tag Aaron Bevins in this.
And then I call the next one. All right. And then we go back and forth. And we call for a couple of hours and then we see. Okay.
Damn.
That's gonna be dope. That's Christmas Eve, right?
Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's got to be like one of the worst nights to cold call. That's right. Aaron, I'm going to ruin your Christmas. Okay.
The Grinch is in the house.
I'm just saying. He keeps talking. I can't believe it.
Hey,
I have to hand it to him. He is a very confident young man. He's
because
very
it's
confident.
Christmas, I can't say
Everybody on Facebook, you guys have to start tagging Aaron Bevins on Facebook right now. We need him to see the thing, right? Get him on here. Tag him everywhere.
God. Let's see if
Clip
I can get
that.
Who's gonna
Send it to him.
Who's gonna tag Aaron Bevins? Dude, Aaron
Everybody
Bevins
is.
got the biggest. Hey, but I gotta give it up to Aaron Bevins to get so much shit from RJ and walk
keep coming
straight
back.
and keep his head up and like fucking dish it back. Hey, I got
Aaron-
my hats off. My hats
You
off.
know who Aaron Bevins reminds me of? There's a basketball gif where the guy shoots the three and then he starts to walk off and it shows the basketball rim out and go away. That's Aaron Bevins right there. It's like, bro, what are you doing? You got to make the fucking shot. Okay. So I want Aaron to come on here and then that way we can see his true closing abilities because he's complained, year one, Mojo Dialer didn't work. Year two, he was calling at like 8 p.m. So let's just bring him on, put him on prime time with hot leads, pick of the litter. He can pick it out and see what happens. This is it. Aaron Bevins right here.
The views and opinions of RJ Bates do not necessarily represent the views of
My speaking.
Oh man. Yeah, right. That was Gene's disclaimer right there. I love it.
I met Aaron like once in San Antonio. We didn't get the chat. But
What people don't know is I actually love Aaron like my brother. So that's why I talk so much shit. People are always like, "Do y'all actually hate each other?" It's like,
People
no.
always wonder that. So, dude,
Yeah.
that's cool, man. I was telling
No.
Liam the other day, I'm like, dude, we gotta get more beef in this fucking industry, man.
Yeah, no, Aaron's
Gene was
literally
telling me
been to
that the
like
other day.
3
been a
crucibles
while.
and spoken at it and everything. So
It's been a while since we had beef in this industry.
I'm trying to find a reason to beef with like a Pace Morby, man, but he's like a nice guy. It's kind of hard. Somebody give me a reason, man.
there is no beef with Pace Morby. He's too nice. So
Right, that's the thing.
I love it. All right, guys, I'm done.
This was fucking dope.
Let's do it again next Thursday. Get more deals. I'm gonna call Aaron and make sure he's down for the competition. Okay.
That's fucking
Sweet. There we
awesome.
go.
Congratulations on those deals, RJ.
RJ, tell Aaron to DM me or send me a message, whatever, on Facebook, and then I'll coordinate with him to get him in.
All right, sounds good, guys.
And
All right, my people.
hey, everybody watching, iSpeedToLead.com. Enter the code Titanium when you sign up. Get $50
Titanium,
free
baby.
credit, and get a bunch of money, dude. I get stories, I get messages about contracts and deals every day. I mean, you see it from RJ. Look, I've been doing lead gen for people. I've been doing PPC lead gen for like, dude, 6 years. Okay, like 80 hours a week, 100 hours a week, years. Okay, so and this thing,
Gene, what time is it?
it's speed to lead time, bro. Man,
Speed of lead time.
What I was gonna say is Gene's up. It's like 3 a.m. for Gene right now, and he's still here.
dude, 2 a.m. right now in Ukraine.
Okay, that's light work. Never
I
mind.
love this shit. I love this shit, dude. I've never seen a fucking thing grow this fast. But it's because we've been doing this lead gen. We've been on it, year in, year out, year in, year out. We fucking fail, this. And this is just a really good model to do this shit.
Yep.
That's all. You know, it's not my fucking achievement. It's just like it's just a really good model to do this shit. And bro, that's it. Bless. Thank you for watching, everybody who's tuning in. Make sure you tag Aaron Bevins. The more tags, the more likely he will be on the spot to show up.
I'm calling him right now. I'm gonna call him. Actually, y'all want me to call him on the live?
Yes.
That would make it a little bit more interesting. Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Let me call him.
A little encore. I'm about to get kicked out of the fucking bar. These people are like, good thing I tipped them well. Look at the contact profile pic.
Everybody's calling him now. No, it's never in
He's probably watching this. He's like, I'm not picking up.
Probably so. He's probably taking notes.
This is Aaron with JCB. Thank you for calling.
All right. No go.
Whatever.
You gotta treat him
All
like
right,
the
guys.
sellers, call him back to back to back.
I'm not doing that.
Triple out.
All right, guys. I'm out of here.
All right, Liam, sign
Thanks.
us out, man. Hit that end button. Peace, everybody.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in tonight. It's been awesome. RJ, thank you for coming. Juan, thank you for coming. Make sure if you guys want the best call coaching around, go on iSpeed to Lead, go to the coaching tab. Juan, his coaching is amazing. I attend it. It's just some of the greatest, and it's pretty cheap too. So if you guys are looking for excellent coaching for a great price, hit that up. Otherwise, the rest of you, have a wonderful night. We'll be back probably tomorrow. See you guys.